So fall is here, and I'm just going to give you an update of my pond. I put these nets so that I can prevent the leaves from hitting the pond, and you can still see the leaves try their level best to get through the side. By the way, this was a door for one of my fly pens. I changed that door and used a different door, and I'm one of those people, hey, you know what, that might come in handy for later use. So it did come in handy for my pond, so I'm using it as a cover for my pond. I told you about my dog passing away. I had to put her down in May because she had cancer. She had a few surgeries, and the cancer was spreading too fast, and I had to put her down. It was very sad. And since I don't have a dog now, I can see like the raccoons and possums. They're like, it's a free range in my backyard. And some morning when I come down, this net will be down. Like either they try to get a fish, or they just, it doesn't go all the way down. I feel like the net is like kind of submerged in the water, like some animal walked over it, and since it's not holding anything up, it kind of went down. But anyway, I sold a whole bunch of my goldfish babies. I could have sold more, but the problem is that it's hard to catch them, and the more I try to catch them, they become like too scared and they don't want to come out. So I just quit catching them, because I want them to be, I enjoy them being friendly, and I want to see my fish. So I still have plenty of babies in here, and I don't want these babies. I just want my original 4 fish. Eventually I am going to get rid of them, maybe next year. I'll see how these babies are going to do in the winter. So let me see if I could they would come to the top or not. They're kind of scared because they think I'm trying to catch them, but the water is getting cold, and usually they say when the water becomes under 50 degrees and all, like, you need to quit feeding the fish. But I am still feeding them, but very little. I'm feeding my bigger fish some worms. The smaller fish, I'm just feeding them whatever the fish food I have, but in small proportions. So let's see, that's the pond. Let me see whether I can grab the fish food and give the food a little, and see if the smaller fish want to come. Here we got the fish food. A little bit over here. See, that's good enough. They're coming to the top. Some of those are grown pretty big too. The bigger ones, that's my adult ones coming to get the food too. There is one fish in here. I hope the baby fish, it makes it. That's one fish I plan to keep if it makes it. That will be my 5th fish. It's actually like almost look like a ball head. It has a white head, white tails, and the rest of the body is like red. There's a fantail goldfish too. Seen it the last couple of days, but you never know. water is not that clear now. It's a little bit it looks like, you know, it has algae in it, and you can see like the water hyacinths, they're slowly gonna die. I need to throw them away because they're not gonna make it for the winter. But the Kabomba and Anacris, they would make it through the winter. I'll chop the leaves off my lotus. Water lily still have some leaves. I'm going to chop it off in a little bit too, because those leaves would die too. But yeah, not much action going on over here. Since it's getting cold, they're like slowing down. And there you go. That's the fantail I'm talking about. That it's right over there. You got the white head. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's moving that way. Red body, white tails. It's like a ball head. It's coming that way. That's it. That's it. In one frame. See, the big fish, they come and eat this food too. I mean, I usually feed them like I actually just fed them some red worms. I dug the earth and fed them some red worms, but apparently they like this food too. That's a itty bitty thing over there. What is that? The one I was talking about. Like, look, he's trying to get the food over there. That's the fish I was talking about. That's the one out. If it makes it, I'm gonna keep it. I won't sell that fish because I like the ball head pattern and it looks like a cute ball head. Well, that's it for the pond. Hope you guys enjoy. It's getting cold and it's windy. The morning and all is decently cold.